We have the Halloween Part 2 event in Pokemon Go, so we're going to give you the top tips, tricks, and strategies to make sure that you guys do not miss out on any part of this cool, new, costumed with evolution Pokemon event in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. This event is going down from Monday the 28th all the way until November 3rd, which is going to be Sunday at 8 p.m. So we have a decent amount of days to get after this event. The bonuses are going to maintain as what we had. We're going to get 2 times catch candy, 2 times the likelihood of getting XL candy if you hit nice, great, and excellent throws from trainer level 31 and up, and increased shiny Zorua odds. Let me know in the comments below, have you guys got a shiny Zorua? It's something that I've been working on, and unfortunately I have not got one yet. And one thing that I will put into here right now is that if you want to get that shiny Zorua and you have an auto catcher such as a Pokemon Go Plus, or you have a Gacha or a Pokemon Go Plus, please make sure to run that in the background so that you can catch these Pokemon even when you are not actually playing, because you're walking around quite frequently, as all you have to do is check into your bag and make sure that you have enough space and enough Pokeballs to be able to keep on going there. And that's a good way to try to get one of these, especially with the boosted odds. And obviously you can't always be playing, but your game can for you. And then while we do have a lot of Pokemon that are out in the wild in shinies, if you want the increased shiny odds, they're going to be in raids with Gengar, Umbreon, Drifblim, Froakie, as well as the Rowlet that now have the new costumes. And from the eggs, which are going to be in 7-kilometer eggs, we do have Pichu, we have the Rowlet, we have the Froakie, as well as the Vulpix. And those are going to be increased shiny odds in the raids for the first part and the eggs for the second part. And then one of my biggest takeaways is on October 31st, which is going to be the Halloween event, please make sure to throw nice, great, and excellent throws, because Pokemon that you catch will have chances of dropping rare candy as well as XL rare candy. So that would be a really cool thing to be able to get. So for me personally, I am going to be going out and playing quite a bit on Halloween to try to get some extra of those reserves to start building up some of my Mythicals XL candy for the future. Hopefully we'll be able to get good ones, and obviously to be on top of that, because that's one of the best ways to be able to get that XL rare candy. These events, when we have the raid days and the such, and we're able to get that little bit extra of a harvest. Which is then gonna lead us to our top tips, starting off with spawns, and tip number 1. These spawns are going to be as follows. Spooky Festival Vulpix, we have the Shuppet, we have the Halloween Piplup, we have Woobat, Zorua, Halloween Costume Froakie, Inkay, Phantump, Spooky Festival Pumpkaboo with that bow and that top hat, and then we have the Halloween Costume Rowlet. So obviously the starters are the 2 new ones. Piplup has always been around. The Pumpkaboo is a cool one because obviously if there's shiny collectors out there, you're probably going to want an extra small all the way into an extra large version of that with the costume and the shiny. I think the costume on the Pumpkaboo is probably one of the better costumes because I just feel like it fits so well with that Pokemon. And then if you are lucky, some of the trainers on rarer occasions will see Pikachu with the Witch Hat. All right, so as far as meta attackers for these Pokemon, nothing really sticks out as far as these Pokemon here, but there are some pretty decent ones for PvP. We have the Greninja in the Great League at rank 38 with Water Shuriken. We have Hydro Cannon, which is the Comedy move, and Night Slash at a 3, 15, 12 at level 21. And then in the Ultra League, rank 61, same exact moveset at a 0, 13, 14 with level 41. So just a little bit of XL candy. And then in the Ultra League, the Trevenant is ranked 81 with Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, and Seed Bomb. Level 43.5, which is going to require some XL candy at a 1, 15, 15. And obviously, like I did mention up front, that both the Froakie as well as the Rowlet can evolve into the 3rd stage of that Pokemon's line. Okay, so you can get both of the middle ones with costumes and the big ones. So for all you shiny hunters out there, you're technically going to need 3 of each of them to complete the entire set. But beyond that, guys, make sure to hit all your great and excellent throws. If there's any Pokemon in here that you do need the extra XL candy for, please make sure to match up a Mega level 3 typing by searching in your bag, Mega 3, no space, and sign, whichever typing you're going to want to use. And with that said, let's get into tips number 2. Tip 2 is going to be about the research going on during this event. Catch 10 Pokemon for a Witch Hat Pikachu at 402, or a Spooky Festival Vulpix at 378, or the Halloween Piplup at 460. Then we have catch 15 or Ghost or Dark type Pokemon for either Mega Energy for Gengar, Houndoom, Sableye, Bayonet, or Absol. Then we have Evolve 3 Pokemon, any of the Pokemon, especially the ones that you have the most regular candy for, or even if they're the low-tiered evolution ones, such as a Weedle or a Caterpie, is going to give you a Halloween Costume Froakie at 425 or a Rowlet at 453. Win 2 raids for the Morpeko at 832, or win 3 raids for a Spirit Bomb at 888. And personally, the win 3 raids, I don't think it's worth it, guys. I've already, fortunately, been able to get the shiny. I've had this Pokemon appear in multiple events. I had it in the Sinnoh Tour in LA, so I do not need this one, and I personally don't think it's worth it. But if you guys don't have it, maybe maybe you guys search through here, but I'm sure that there is somebody else that has it that you know of on the list, and then you could get the 50% reduced Stardust cost for that one, as opposed to continually trying to pay for raids for that one. And as far as the Morpeko goes, I'm not really oversold on overrating for it. In the Great League, as of right now, it's ranked 190, so it's nothing that you actually must have in your bag. And then obviously there is still the paid research as well here, which is going to be the Spiritomb challenge. So if you want to check over this one here, this does get you to a Spiritomb encounter here, or you can do the Morpeko onesie that we did cover in the past with the catch 5 Pokemon, spin 3 Pokestops, or power Pokemon 5 times, which will take you to either choosing the full belly mode, or you can choose the hangry mode as well. Both are going to yield you the same rewards of a Froakie, Spiritomb. You have a Sableye, that's going to be the Rowlet, the Morpeko. You can catch another Spiritomb, and then you get the onesie, a Poffin, and a Morpeko encounter. And then also, if you guys did choose the Spooky Festival Gengar research, you have to catch 10, 20, 30, 40, and then use berries for 10, 20, 30, 40, catch 6 different species, and catch 10 different species for a lot of Pokemon that are spawning in the wild. And then you get the Festival Spooky Gengar, as well as 2 premium battle passes and 5,000 XP. With that said, let's get into raid battles and more in tip number 3. For the raid battles, we're going to be getting tier 1, which is going to be Pikachu, the Froakie, as well as the Rowlet. In tier 3, we have the Umbreon that does not have a costume. That one's kind of blowing my mind as why they're highlighting it to be an increased shiny odds with no costume personally. And then we have the Halloween Gengar and the Drifblim, which are pretty cool shinies. And remember that the Gengar then can Mega with that costume. The costume will not translate to the Mega, but it can still be used as a Mega Pokemon. And then on October 31st all the way until November 2nd, the Gigantamax Gengar is making its way into the max battles. So if you guys do want to take those down, please do so. There has been some updates that they are going to increase the catch chances when catching these Pokemon, that they're going to make it a little bit easier for us to catch. But guys, remember that these are Gigantamax Pokemon, and they are Pokemon that are supposed to be a challenge, which makes it fun. So please make sure to be well equipped. Right now, if you need to be powering up some moves of those max particles, please make sure to participate in those now. And for the most part, you know, as long as you have a bunch of people with these Gigantamax Pokemon going in with the Gigantamax, and then you can fight with them, that should be able to take down. But what is the challenge is when it's just a low level Dynamax Pokemon going in against a Gigantamax. But once you do get to the Gigantamax Gengar, you can use it against itself and it will be effective. So that's an easy strategy right there for that Pokemon. So thank you guys. Let me know what your favorite part of Halloween is so far, and don't forget on the 31st to go and catch with nice, great, and excellent throws to get rare candy as well as XL rare candy. I don't know how much can drop, but it would be a good experiment. And if it does become lucrative, man, that is a very sweet bonus to be able to top off the Halloween season and cap it off. So thank you guys for being here. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription, and Mr. Page do X. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.